welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I just want to say, hey, my name is Lara and this channel is all about minimalism and decluttering and living life a little bit more simply. So as I did my apartment tour last week, I thought this week might be a good time to mention some of the best parts about living small. These are my personal favorite things that I have learned along the way, along my minimalism journey that I adore. So without further ado, if you want to like, subscribe, and hang out some more, then do that with all the buttons. Otherwise, let's get moving. Number one favorite thing about living small and living in a small apartment is that cleaning literally takes me like 10 minutes max. So tidying my house takes no time whatsoever. It's awesome. To do like a full top to tail clean of the entire house, like thorough, major, scrub down house clean would take me less than a day. Half a day, couple of hours. Bonus number two. So because you have less stuff, I could tell you everything that is in every drawer, every cupboard. There is not one time where I'm like, I'm looking for a such and such. Where would I have put that? Or I swear I owned blank, blank, blank. That thought has not entered my brain since living here because I know where everything is. Bonus number three. I own less because I live in a small space. And because of that, it also means that I shop less. Because I have less space to put stuff, I really have to think about whether or not I need something before it comes into my house. So the physical amount of money that I spend on buying things is close to none. So I'm spending way less money on collecting things, which is great. Number four kind of connects to that, which is that thing I mentioned before, that when I am buying something, I'll always buy things that I really, really, truly, massively love. Instead of buying 100 little things that I don't care about, I end up buying one thing that I know will fit, that is perfect. So what you end up with is a house full of perfect things. And I don't want to say perfect things and get everyone being like, okay, I need to buy the perfect things, which is obviously what these 18 million Instagrammers say are the perfect things. I mean the perfect things for you. So in our house, like this picture over here, that's of like a cartoon artist drawn lady wearing a Jason mask. Not perfect for everyone, perfect for us. Not many people would sit that next to a Disney drawing from Disneyland. But we would, because that's the kind of people we are. So it kind of means that you end up with a house that entirely suits your style. Which is point number five. Not only do you end up with everything that is much more high quality because you're not buying 100 crappy things, you're buying one awesome thing, you also end up with a house that feels like you, where everything fits perfectly into what is your style. So again, we have dinosaurs hidden everywhere. We have plants, we have an avatar painting. I mean, we have a display plate down here, which we thought was really funny, so we bought it, which is a truly awful photo of us from Thailand. When we came out of going to see this flower market thing, they just had a photo of us on a plate. We didn't know they were taking it, so it's a terrible photo. We thought it was really funny. Now that's on display. Again, maybe not the display item for everyone, but everything in our house feels so much like us. So when you come home to somewhere which is entirely suited to you. Item number six is that your electricity bill ends up being way down. Since living in this small space, we haven't really had that big electricity bill because, I think mostly because we don't use that many lights. We use a lot of daylight until daylights run out, and then almost one light could light up the majority of our house. So we don't really feel the need to flick lights on and off if we're going just briefly into a room because the light flooding from our main space lights up those rooms enough because everything's so close. There's also this amazing thing where we have candles. I've got one sitting right here. What this means is that lighting literally this one candle at nighttime can light this space enough for me to see. So then I need no electricity on because a candle or two will light it. Number seven of my favorite things about living small and living in a small space is that organization is key. And I know that this isn't one that everybody will love, but it's something I for sure love. If you haven't cottoned on already, if you are new to my channel, you may not know I love organizing. Organizing makes me happy. Lists and programs and structure, amazing. So having a small house means that everything has to be ordered, everything has to have a system, everything has to have a place, everything has to have a reason. So not only does it mean that you fill your house full of intentional things, but you also fill your life full of very organized things, which fills my heart with happiness. So these are just 7 really quick things that are amazing about living small. There are plenty more, but I thought I would just wham you with a couple that I love. These are my top 7 at the moment. So if you've ever thought about going and living minimally, I would. Of course I would, I do. A lot of people assume that it somehow limits you, that it's having less stuff lessens your life, having more stuff adds more to your life. When it's kind of the opposite. Having less stuff means that I don't need to spend as much time caring about my stuff, and I can spend more time living life. So weirdly, your life ends up more full if you have less things. Again, I know that this lifestyle isn't for everyone, but if you've ever thought about it, give it a shot for a little bit. I've got plenty of videos about decluttering and processes. I would also recommend going through the Minimalist. They've got a couple of structures in there which are awesome for minimizing. As always, thank you so much for hanging out. If this is more of your jam, then feel free to subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will absolutely say hey, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.